You are live. We're doing this. All
Yay!
right. Hello, Beth. How are you? Look how pretty you are. You even put lipstick on.
Okay, so I did. I'm like, I'm going to be in public. I'll put some lipstick on. Oh, I'm
Yeah. Then check the lighting.
yeah. Well, this
So
is
we're
my
live.
public lighting.
This
I need
is great.
to find headphones because it wasn't an issue. Is it better now?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, good. I was getting like a little feedbacky for a second.
And if it's me, I'll try to fix something, and I'll try to give you positive feedback, as they say.
Instead of just feedback. I'm like, oh, I'm going to be on camera. Maybe I'll put lipstick on. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's a lot of light.
No, it looks pretty. We can even we can even have a whole series, Beth, about different makeup that we have, and hopefully we hoarded makeup.
Yeah.
So we've got some people coming on. Welcome. It's almost like the romper room, but different. And if you know what romper room is, you're over a certain age range. So maybe we should say, if you know what romper room is, you need to stay quarantined.
Hey,
I know that too.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you, Beth, for joining me today, because I was doing a bunch of lives last week, Facebook lives, and they were impromptu. And maybe 5 minutes before I felt like going on, I'd say, hey, I'm going to go live, or I just went live. And every day was almost a stream of consciousness from my brain. And that could be fun, a fun place, or a scary place, depending on what.
Welcome to my thoughts.
Exactly. And then today I thought, you know what? Why, since we're all isolated anyway, and yet we're using this technology to reach out to other people, in a way, it doesn't really make sense for me just to do a one-way Facebook Live. So if do you know what I'm saying? Because I was talking about interacting, and then I was just talking one way as a monologue, but definitely not scripted or rehearsed. And so it's at 12:33. Give people to jump on. And I know I always make fun of people and say, "Oh, is everyone on?" And then we say hello to everybody. But I love what you do. I love who you are. I love how creative you are. Yes, you can go ahead and take it. I love your eye makeup too, but in a more serious tone. I love the laugh message on the back. And for those of you who do not have the knowledge of who Bless, there we go. Who Beth, I can't even say Beth Slazak is.
It's one of those ethnic names. Like
it's so hard.
It's so hard.
But I love what you do, because it sounds like to me the work that you do with the Creative Education Foundation is pretty much indicative of what your personality is.
I love that.
You can put that in your bio. Let's write, as a friend of mine, Erica said, Kickpocket, she said, write that down. Write that down. Yeah, so if you want to write that down, so if you want to put that in your bio, that's fine. I think you should.
I got another feedback along those same lines about personality. I was quoted in something yesterday, and a friend said, "Oh, you sound so calm. They need to add some tornado emojis with your name."
You know what? Which reminds me, when I leave for a trip, for a speaking engagement, for example, and I'm running around the house, and I feel like I was so incredibly organized the day before, but something happens in the last, what is that? And after, a couple of years, my husband realized, he said, I'm just going to go to the gym, or I'm going to go in the basement and practice my bagpipes. And just like everybody says, I'm going to go in the basement and practice my bag. Yeah, that's what everybody says. And I said, I know. I'm kind of like a whirling dervish, right? When I'm getting ready. He said, no, more like the Tasmanian devil.
Tasmanian devil.
So you are a ball of energy. You are creative, innovative. You're a humorist, an improviser. And yes, and the first time we met in 2014 at AATH, the humor conference, you and I connected right away. And I love that social media technology is allowing us to stay connected.
Yeah.
So, and as you and I talked this morning, I love the idea of sharing with people who are watching and listening either now or later how we can, find the funny as we're home. Let's say if it is snowing right now, it's sunny. So, but let's say if it's snowing and you can't even go outside at all, what is it that you have within your home? And then if we want to get philosophical here, within yourself to find joy, even in the most dire moments. What do you think?
Oh, I love that idea. I think part of that is, preppers are coming up now because they're like, I've been preparing for this my whole life. And I think we need to have a little bit of that mindset, like, let's prep for when things are tough. So you and I were talking about this morning, we have stuff around us like this. I have a virtual office. So this is my normal workspace.
Yeah.
And, things that I definitely have within reach. A magic wand, as one should.
Yes.
Also, this is from Barbara Grapestein, who I know you know. So it's even more special because she's such a wonderful woman. I also have, I was thinking of the romper room, like the magic mirror. I see you. This is my son.
Oh my gosh.
Now, you should know he's 25, so he doesn't look like this anymore.
Just a little different, Beth? Just a tad?
Just all that. He's got some changes, subtle changes. But I think like prepping to always have things that can bring you joy, especially, everybody has a Thursday. Even when the earth is not on fire, everybody's got one of those days where you're like,
oh, do you mean Thursday is in the week is almost done, but it's not? And how can I get through this?
Yeah. Or, like it's a bad day. There's always something that you can have. 18 things are going to go wrong any given day. And so let's keep some stuff, like emergency chocolate, have some emergency fun by you in case you need to have fun.
Emergency fun.
Emergency fun.
Emergency fun. We could do that. Yeah. I love this platform. I was going to type emergency fun, but I'm not gonna get futzy with that. Futz is out. Emergency fun. So I'm going. Oh, it's almost a play on emergency fund.
Oh yeah, sure. That's exactly what I was thinking when I said it.
Oops, wait.
Parentheses around the D. Yeah.
What are you doing to create an emergency fund? Fund.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to say you have to have physical items to say, oh, okay, now I'm happy. But those physical items can be a reminder, such as the panic button, or the lovely picture from your son. And do you know who, Jason Kotecki? He is the one who, along with his wife, created Escape Adulthood.
No, but I feel viscerally drawn to him.
Yes, and he spoke at AATH in 2012. And just a few days ago, I got a card in the mail. Oh. I know he sent it to other people too, but that's okay. I still feel special.
Yeah.
And he also included
in the world. That's so cool.
93% weird. And other things that make me happy. How about this? My sister Nancy made this for me.
Oh.
And she said, I got the logo from your, let's see, I've got to go this way. I got the logo from your website. And when she was at the paintery or the pottery place, she said, I need a glass or something round, but about this big, so she could make the logo. So whenever I look at that, I think of Nancy and I think about how supportive she's been with my business. And whenever she sees anything, she says, oh, good job. Anything that I've done, good job. So isn't that interesting that it might be just a mug to somebody else, but this brings me happiness.
There's so many little things, like picture of my son when he was little. I've got like pictures of my kids all around and the horrible ones that they'd be really embarrassed because, you know, they were all like 9 pounds, around 9 pounds. So I feel like, yeah, that's just how it rolls. Like,
I haven't had kids, but I can say, oh my God.
You were a big kid, so I get to have embarrassing pictures of you. That's
help pay. That's karma, even though you had nothing to do with your weight.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And then what can we do? I was thinking, so we share some tools with people like we just did. Mm-hmm. And the other day I came up with this random thought is mainly for parents, maybe a writing exercise for their kids at home. And maybe we adults could do this too, if we're not used to journaling, or if, I've never written, or I'm not a good writer. What about if you put a bunch of items in a bag? Or another way to choose them. Let's say for now, for the sake of this demonstration, a bunch of items in a bag, and everyone pulls an item out, and then they write about what memory it might have sparked, how it makes them feel.
I love that. And I've got another build on that too. My friend did a grad school project that came out of something like that. She had a bottle cap, and her son was talking to her about it, and she's like, "Oh, I wonder where all the places this bottle cap has gone."
Oh, cool.
And so she ended up writing a children's book about Casey the Cap. and it traveled everywhere. And so, you got some stuff like around, let's make a story about where it goes. Buttons. I feel like buttons have fantastic autobiographies inside them because they go everywhere. It drops off, somebody picks it off and puts it in a bracelet, and then ends up that bracelet gets inherited by a grandkid, and things like that. Like there's just, you can get a story out of anything.
And I love that idea of writing in a story, maybe where its journey took them.
Yeah.
And which brings me to the thought, so I talked with someone yesterday who said that she's taking this time to use this as a reset button.
Oh, yeah.
To reset button, recharge. And I love that idea because we're going. And I sometimes have a case of FOMO. I guess that's still a hip term, fear of missing out.
You're on week.
It's last week. It's so last week. But the idea of resetting, and we're forced to stay inside so we can look inside. And I know this doesn't sound like a very fun, lighthearted Levity story, for people just tuning in. It sounds a little bit more serious, boring. But the idea of resetting and being a little bit more introspective, and how can we have fun in these challenging times? How can we maybe take a step back and work on a project that we have never done before? I clean the floors, by the way, I clean the floors.
I'm going through my jewelry because that's something that really takes a worldwide pandemic for me to clean out that. But we have this saying at work, addition through subtraction, which I totally stole from The Office, which is a great place. I mean, really, all of life's lessons can be learned from The Office. Today I think is their anniversary. I think it was the first time it was seen. The American version aired today, 15 years ago or something. But this is a time where you can look around and say, you know what? Do I really need to? No, because I can't. So why am I keeping doing this? And or maybe you know what? Now I want to start this. One thing I love I've seen is people are thinking about gardening. And somebody had said victory gardens, but yeah, we're stuck at home. This is a great time to start a garden.
It is. And I believe in cleaning. Well, I think I've stress cleaned in the last week. Either way, the result is great. Yeah. I believe in physical exercise. What else is exercise? Physical exercise. And my kickboxing studio is doing workouts live, so I still feel that connection.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the introspection, physical activity, cleaning, or doing something productive, and of course finding humor and finding the funny. I've seen, oh my gosh, and that's what we have to do. And finding humorous posts. Oh, someone just asked if I'm live.
I'm Memorex.
Live or Memorex, but I just wanted.
That's another dating thing. Is it live or Memorex? Here, I'll do a funny thing while you're looking.
Oh yeah, because some people are saying that they can't find me.
You're in Illinois.
Yeah, maybe not. So this is also what happens, a little bit of a distraction. But what I wanted to do is show some of these funny memes that I've seen, and it's taking something dark and then adding some humor. I was grounded. Let's see, and then there's. Okay, this is probably some good advice as well. Whoops. Wait, let me try to turn it around correctly. Sorry. Is that okay?
We'll have you believe all as well. No, that's something earlier that you and I were doing. We were showing our pants. I'm wearing jeans. Does that make me fancy?
I'm wearing my fancy leggings.
Nice.
And then did you? I can't.
What kind of jokes are the CDC recommending during the coronavirus? Inside jokes.
Can you please hold? I have a bowl full of jokes. I'll be right back. So in the meantime, feel free to talk with people. We have 10 people there. A couple people aren't able to get on. But we have 10 people. And if you want to just whatever, I'll be right back.
So I will. So she said that I'm with the Creative Education Foundation, and I know you were all like, "Oh, I so totally know what that means." I was just having a conversation with my boss, and nobody understands what we do. And I teach people to enact deliberate creativity.
You said live and enact creatively. A couple words.
Deliberate creativity. So creativity on purpose.
Which then can be added into any type of see how we can show.
So we'll do. We have a joke about our target audience is people with problems. If you don't have problems, you probably don't need us.
Oh,
so all of those people, the problem-free people. I do have one funny meme, and I don't know how inappropriate this is, but I've been loving it.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. You can see, well, you can't see, so I've got my calendar, but behind it, there's blocks that spell out poop.
There you go. See, some people can't. Well, we'll make sure that everybody can see it. Okay, so some people are able to see. And the thing is, so I'm able to see people here. And just a little heads up, everybody. I'm using StreamYard, and it's a platform that I just heard about last week, doing my very best and not too bad, but I'm not able to see everybody's comments, but I'm able to see people's comments on my Facebook feed on my phone.
Oh.
So this is good. So this is kind of like, I guess we're kind of MacGyvering it. Okay, so good. Carol got on here, Mallory got on. And someone I know, Paul Osenkup, who is our AATH president. He says, yes, I feel like not enough people are taking advantage of the time to chill and slow down. And Erica says she has a hard time too. It's hard if we're trained, quote unquote, trained to be on the move so much and be so incredibly productive. And did you just read what Paul said about, no, this is not live. She recorded this tomorrow. It's from the future.
No, I read the one that somebody told me a coronavirus joke. Luckily, I didn't get it.
Did you just snort laugh? And then if there's a way that people can put comments here, that'd be great. Oh, can't put, okay. Anywho, it might be, I might have to do this from my business page, but this is a work in progress.
We're prototyping. This is about creative problem solving.
It is.
Not a solution, then look for the concerns and ways to overcome them. We got this, people. It's good. We'll get it.
Can you say what you just said again? Look, and then I'll add one thing onto it.
We look for concerns and then we figure out ways to overcome them.
And then we shut down our computer and take a nap.
Yeah.
So I want to share with you this bowl of jokes that I got from the Laffy Taffy website. Who needs taffy? All you need are the jokes. Because each wrapper has 2 jokes on it.
Yes. I love me some 2 jokes.
So you know what I did for Thanksgiving? For Halloween, I didn't want to give out candy. Wait, I did give out candy and a joke. So I kind of made the kids read a joke and then they got a piece of candy. Everyone loved it. Teenagers. Yeah. And then it was so cute because these little girls dressed in princesses or little giggled like, oh, so cute. Okay, warning, these might be really silly. Why did the bowling pins stop working?
Why?
They went on a strike.
It is just a bowl of dad jokes.
You know what? It probably is. What did one campfire say to the other?
Hey, you're hot.
Oh, I like that. I like that better. It says, let's go out one of these days.
Oh,
I like yours better.
Like there should just be campfire pickup lines like, hey, you're smoking.
Oh, here's the, okay. You're red hot, or, another way to play a joke game is I give you the punchline and you make up a joke.
Oh my gosh, that I'm thinking of our time in Arizona together when we shut down the bar. We got yelled at for being too loud at the bar on a Friday night.
And there was no alcohol involved.
It was no alcohol.
No.
This is water, people.
Yeah. I got it backward.
We were playing improv joke-based games, and oh my gosh, like that was a time if you get a chance to do this with Julie, I recommend going to the bathroom first. I feel like that's good, solid mom advice.
You got your mom advice and your dad jokes. You're good to go.
It's a family affair.
And then if you didn't, you're going to whoop.
Yeah.
I got these. So those people who were not at the humor conference in Arizona about 4 years ago, we were in the atrium. The conference was held in a hotel.
Yeah.
And it had an atrium. So if you're down, I'll bet if we were to whisper down in that restaurant, everyone on the 15th floor would be able to hear. Well, one night at midnight or into 1 o'clock
I don't even think it was that late. I think it was like
10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like super early because they had shut down the bar and we're like, what? Okay.
And we did the 185s, 185 apples walk into a bar. Bartender says we can't serve apples, and the apples ask why not, and the bartender says,
"You're just not appealing."
Nice. And so I couldn't play this game by myself, which goes to the idea of connecting with people. Right. And I think I might have fallen off the stool. I mean, not like a dramatic fall, but I might have been laughing where I'm falling over. And that's the best. So we've got some other people. All right. Other people.
All you snorters, you're welcome.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, and then Shannon McCormick just provided a but
I was tripping all day.
So if you can't see these comments, this is what Shannon said. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know how he laced them, but I was tripping all day. Nice.
So now I'm like ideating on that. Like if you use, I bought some shoes from a drug dealer, and then you have to do the punchline. I'm like, bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what it had, but it had no soul.
Nice. Feel free to provide your punchlines, everybody else. I bought some boots from a drug dealer. I didn't pay my debt, so I got booted. I don't know.
There's got to be something like, I didn't like the drug dealer, so I stuck my tongue out at him. Shoes.
Oh my God.
It was just beautiful watching that. And I get it. Oh, I get it. I joke that I read eyebrows, and you can just see like, oh, I get it.
Wait, I think it was, this is, okay, eyebrows is, this one is, I'm either mad or I'm thinking. So when I've been in a collaborative session with people and we're thinking really hard, and then they look back at me and I said, oh, just so you know, I'm thinking, I'm not mad. And then, oh, so I don't know what I did, but I do know that I could wait. And it's opposite on the screen. So to me, it's that way. I explained that real good.
Crystal clear. Kevin, you're out there.
Okay, nice diversion. Joke time. Why is a pancake like the sun?
Oh my God. I don't know why.
Because it rises in the yeast.
So now I'm like picturing, and our friend Mallory DeSale, I'm picturing her doing this, like taking a pancake and just like whizzing it and having it circle around her.
Mallory would do that. Mallory is absolutely lovely. Okay, Melissa said, oh, couldn't see what it said. Could you read out loud? Oh, what did I post 7 minutes ago?
Oh, was it one of the memes?
I think so. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh. I was just looking for my phone and I had just read Melissa's comment on my phone. And okay, there it's revealed I'm not doing okay.
Our office manager, whenever we do something brilliant like that, she'd be like, Julie, you are so pretty and smart.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Maybe it was this one. Was it? Maybe it's that one that I read 7 minutes ago. Hopefully this is it, Melissa. What kind of jokes are the CDC recommending during the coronavirus outbreak? Inside jokes. Oh, shoot. Okay, read it out loud. Okay, someone said there is an order too. Oh, Michelle. Okay. Oh, I love seeing people who are on the Facebook Live, because in addition to doing the romper room, I can see, oh, I know her from there. I know that person I know Melissa from high school. I know Michelle from local chamber events and Lifetime, Carol from Laughter Yoga. And this is a good example. And Shannon, I did a training for her company last year. And Mallory from AHEH. Erica is one of my kickboxing woo partners. We're part of the woo crew. And the reason I love this is because we are so connected.
Yeah.
And I just, right now, we're all connected from all these different circles that I have. A Venn diagram? Is that what that is?
It's like a Venn diagram, but it's like a flower because there's all these different circles. Yes. Oh, Melissa, the poo meme. It was the one poo.
Oh.
Poo talking to Piglet, and it says, "Back the heck up, Piglet."
Yeah, there we go. And whatever expletive you want to use.
Yeah.
And it's the meme where it's the cute little touching A.A. Milne drawing with both of them walking almost hand in hand, but instead he almost has he could have done this.
Yeah.
And what was and I got this one. Okay, there's one I got from my sister-in-law yesterday, and it says sisters-in-law check on your wait, I can't. I'm not.
I know the one. Check on your sisters-in-law because she's trapped with your brother.
Right. But no one has even said that I'm ever challenging to live with. See? So then I'm what?
Steve is so lucky right now because he's got this all the time.
Yeah, he's lucky because he can close my office door. Oh,
so,
gosh.
Both my husband and I normally work from home, so this isn't a change. I live at a Boy Scout camp because my husband is a camp ranger, so he still has to go to work because it's right there, and he has to disinfect all of the cabin. Have fun, cool camp.
Love you, mean it. Okay, that was good. And then there was the world has announced that dogs cannot get.
Who
let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. Don't know at least. Okay. And then Mallory said the shoes came. Okay, I'm kind of like I'm all over the place. So the whole idea is to have fun. So we kind of had some structure, and I think that was kind of freaking me out.
This is way too organized. I have some sad news, though.
You have to go?
I do. I have a work thing that I have to do. I didn't know how much fun this was gonna be. I'm sorry.
We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
And we can have some more people on.
Yeah,
and here's one joke to leave you with.
What is the clumsiest bee? A bumbling bee.
And there was one about shoes. I'm just gonna stay on so you can't get off the call.
You know who I'm supposed to meet with now is Missy.
Oh, I met her via car.
Yeah.
And I could, you know what? If someone here's the deal. If someone in this Facebook Live wants to join me live, I can send you the link.
There you go.
So post a message if you would like to join me online.
Mallory.
Sharon from the Y. Okay. Sharon from the Y. Beth, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And I also want to thank you so much for answering the phone when I called you on Sunday. And I said, if you and I were sitting next to each other in church, I would be laughing and talking to you anyway. So that was our church.
Yeah, that was our church. And we got to yell at somebody. Like, stop judging us.
Oh, that's right. We did. I went to confession about that, so it was off my mind.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. Thank you for sharing your moi. Oh, yeah. Moi.
Yeah. Here, I'll leave you with this.
You're so pretty.
You delight. I will talk to you again.
To what?
To you again.
We'll talk again. And if someone else wants to jump on, I'm going to send you. Bye. So anyone want to join me? We can have this fun chat. Isn't this fun? Okay. So if anyone, I know this is like I said, this is the first time I've used StreamYard, which is pretty cool. It's a platform where you can have up to 6 people. And you can have up to 6 people. And it's free. Okay, and I'm going to see. Hey, Mallory, if you're there, want to come on? Do. And I appreciate everybody's patience. And see if you want to join me. And I know I've said I love such and such so many times today in this call. I really love having an outlet, having another way to talk to other people and vent and laugh. It's really important. And let me see if I can get someone. Mallory, I sent you an invitation. Let's see who else. Who else do we have here? Let's see. All right. I'm going to try one more thing. And if anyone wants to comment on what would you like to talk about today? La 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 la. I'm going to get okay, and then Carol Carol Darenfeld, who I trained in laughter yoga with more than 10 years ago. She said, "Thank you for snorting. It makes her day." Oh. All right, hang on just a second. Pardon me. I'm going to see if Carol, if you're on, if you can get on here. We can hear Carol's laugh. And when we were in training together, and we would laugh and laugh and laugh. There we go. All right. It's really fun having someone else on the call. And I think what I might do is, I think 30 minutes is a good time, don't you think? Doobie doobie doo. Could see what I said. Da da da. This is almost like oh. All right. All right. So I am going to, I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to sign off. I appreciate everybody being on here, and I'm going to do this again. I'm going to check my schedule. Might be on here tomorrow, but I'll definitely post more information. And like I said, this is the first time I've used this platform, StreamYard, and there are probably a few other things that I can learn. And then I'll have people on, and maybe even Harold from Norway is willing to be on. We can maybe get on a time where it's not at 2:30 in the morning for him in Norway. Thank you so much to everybody who's on here, and so happy you got to meet Beth Slazak. If you didn't know who she is, fill your life and your day with fun people and laughter and items and people that make you feel good. Take good care, everybody. Thank you. Bye. I'm doing a Paul. Thanks, Paul.